Moving on with this Maiden tribute strat, I did forget one thing. I have to take some measurements from here and put them on here so we can end up with something a little more like this. Off camera I put in a block of maple so that I could reroute this pickup cavity. I was too lazy to make templates for a one-off routing job, so I just did it by hand. And then I hit it with the 240 on this beast. Again, I didn't film me sanding because I don't think it's all that fun to watch. So with it all slick and smooth, it was time to put some paint on it. This is the primer coat, so I hit this with some 180 grit sandpaper just to scuff it all up, ready for the next build of undercoat. The next layer of paint will be like a high build undercoat, just to get rid of all of those minor scratches and scuffs, and then we can sand it down smooth, ready for the top coat. And it was right about here where I realised, oh crap, forgot something. I did mention to my bro that it'd be a good idea to put a Strat styled input jack right here. Well, I forgot about that, so let's get after it now. I'm going to use the position of this Japanese Strat to get an idea of where to put this. So I think I might just tape it up, draw an outline, and then transfer it over onto the other body. I think that'll do just nice. And with the thingy routed and the hole drilled, it's time to get some paint on this thing. Why is it blue? Well, if you've been watching my videos for any amount of time, you know I like to use stuff I've got left over in the shed. So this is a can of iron lac. It's acrylic spray paint. It dries off really flat and is really cool for sanding down as an undercoat. And here's some Kiwi ingenuity for you, bro. It's just my speaker stand. And then I stick that piece of aluminium through there and screw it to the guitar. It means I can spin it around just like an expensive one like Fender use. I'm going to use nitro gold graffiti paints for the top coat on this, because on the back of the can it says it's a solvent based nitro acrylic, so that's got to make it sound better, right? Don't judge me here, it's no worse than spraying outside, is it? Well, time to cool off because it's a million degrees here. Thanks for sticking around, man. Just for you, let's get some colour into this neck. I put some warm water on this rag and rubbed it in to get that grain raised. Then we sanded it off after it's dried with some 400. Now it's nice and smooth and ready for some colour. Got this piece of maple here to do a bit of colour matching. But before I do that, let's plug these screw holes. The original ones will line up perfectly with the locking tuners I want to use. But these ones that were drilled for the aftermarket ones will plug up. You won't see them, but nice just to get them plugged up so that no moisture will get in there anyways. I've got these water-based dyes that I've been wanting to give a go. It's a good opportunity because I'm going to use a hard wax oil to finish this neck with. So let's see how we go. I want to match the colour of this vintage Japanese neck. It's kind of a nice vintage colour without being too yellow. Yeah, it's not a machine. It's getting close, but it's just a bit too yellow. So I think I'm going to let it dry and then give it a little bit of a rub down and then come back. I've put some more orange and some green black into the colour, hoping that it will sort of muddy it up a little bit. So after I put this on and then rubbed it down, it was still a bit too orange. So what I ended up doing was adding some blue to make it a bit more of a brown colour. Then I rubbed that in again, let it dry, and then gave it a light rub down. And then after a fair bit of mucking around, I finally got it to the colour I was after. Now around the end grain parts of the neck it is still a little bit dark, so I might have to rub that down if it doesn't dry, but I'm close enough. Now it's just a waiting game for this to cure, and then I'm going to give the hard wax oil a go and see if we can get it looking pretty schmicko.